All right, welcome back, traders. John Caruso here for the morning of July 12th. Taking a quick look at the market this morning. We do have the S&P 500 trading lower this morning. We're down 0.40%. I do have an immediate term downside target in the S&P at 3677. Keep that number in mind. Taking a look at the commodities. Commodities are getting hit over the head right now. We've got more weakness here in the metals markets. Copper is down 2.5%, extending its greater than 30% slide since the month of March. We do have a downside target in copper here over the near term of 317. That's an important Fibonacci number, so keep that in mind, 317. Oil down 4.5% right now. Downside target that we hold in oil is down along 93. We know that President Biden is making his trip over to Saudi Arabia. Not quite sure what's going to come of that, but it wouldn't shock me to see some near-term weakness in the energy space coming from that. So keep that in mind. 93, the technical setup is weak for crude oil prices. We are currently bearish trend on a intermediate term basis. Clearly, the longer term trend is still very positive, but 93 is the target that we're looking for in oil. Taking a look at the dollar versus euro currency cross. That is working obviously towards parity. It's been a big story here over the last week. The euro right now is trading at 101 versus the US dollar. The US dollar index is at 108.20. We did see the German ZEW Business Climate Index come out this morning at an 11-year low of minus 53.8. We do have a little bit of a divergence happening between monetary policy here in the United States as well as over in Europe. While the Europeans are looking at raising interest rates by 0.25% later on this year, obviously the Federal Reserve has already done much more than that as we sit at a target range of 1.5 to 175 on the Fed funds rate here in the United States. So divergence in policy. I think the signs of recession over in Europe are much more pronounced as well than here in the United States, even though we believe we are trending towards a recession here in the United States. And of course, the U.S. Federal Reserve is tightening into a recession. Keep that in mind. So coming up later this week, CPI tomorrow, PPI on Thursday, and then of course retail sales on Friday. The CPI number that the street is looking for is 8.8%. So all of this weakness we've seen here recently in commodity markets is not likely to show up in tomorrow's number. That's likely going to show up in the August number. So 8.8 is what the street's looking for. The number we track is down around 8.5%. Still very hot inflation. So keep that in mind. That's all we have for you here today. Best of luck to you out there. We'll catch you back here after the CPI number tomorrow.